not fall in love with Sophia Grace, who was sitting with her 5-year-old cousin Rosie, who's also, by the way, her hype girl. Now, you just saw that the last time Sophia Grace visited Ellen, she got the surprise of her life when Mini-Minaj showed up. Well, this time, Ellen shocked Sophia and Rosie again with an even bigger surprise.
So the American Music Awards are coming up in a couple of weeks, and what I would like for you two to do is to be on the red carpet interviewing those people when they come up on the red carpet. Okay?
Yeah, you think she was excited? The look on Sophia's face, classic there. Well, Ellen provided Sophia and Rosie with their own red carpet get-ups and VIP passes to the AMAs, so in return, well, the girls performed Adele's chart topper, Rolling in the Deep.
The scars of your love, they leave me breathless. I can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you had my heart inside your hand, and you played it to the beat. The scars of your love remind me of us. They keep me thinking that we almost had it all. The scars of your love, they keep
I love that. Sure to be another YouTube hit. I'm thinking that Sophia Grace has a bright future ahead of her. Time for the Showbiz lineup. Here's what's coming up at the bottom of the hour on Showbiz Tonight. Caught on tape. Your very first look at the days leading up to Kim Kardashian's big divorce.
He's gone out every night since we've been here.
90,000 people took your picture. It's going to be on the internet.
Your wife has to find out you're in a different country on Twitter.
Could Kim's reality show hold clues of why she filed for divorce so soon? And Beyonce's shocking baby confession. You're not going to believe what she's craving now that she's pregnant. We're going to tell you the food she is just obsessed with. Coming up, this is Showbiz Tonight on HLN News and Views. This is the Showbiz News Ticker. These are more stories from the Showbiz Tonight newsroom making news tonight.
When your chain of supply goes from here to Shanghai, that's logistics. Chips from here, boards from there, track it all through the air, that's logistics. Clearing customs like that, hurry up, no time flat, that's logistics. All new technology UPS brings to me, that's logistics.
So who ordered the cereal that can help lower cholesterol, and who ordered the yummy cereal?
Yummy. Low cholesterol.
Yummy.
I got that wrong, didn't I?
Want great taste and whole grain oats that can help lower cholesterol? Honey Nut Cheerios.
Yeah, I'm married. Doesn't matter. You do that for me? Really? Yeah, I'd like that.
Who are you talking to?
It's Jake from State Farm. Sounds like a really good deal.
Jake from State Farm at 3 in the morning? Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
She sounds hideous.
Well, she's a guy, so.
Another reason more people stay with State Farm. Get to a better state.
Tom's discovering that living healthy can be fun. See? He's taking his vitamins. New One-A-Day VitaCraves plus Omega-3 DHA is a complete multivitamin for adults, plus an excellent source of Omega-3 DHA in a great-tasting gummy. One-A-Day. Gummies for grown-ups.
Life is a cabaret, old chum. As you get older, your view of the world becomes even more beautiful. Except you have to keep switching glasses back and forth. But now I see the world in superfocus.
With your regular prescription, order your Superfocus glasses with the astounding power to sharply focus at any distance near to far. For precise information, go to superfocus.com or call 1-800-900-3700.
Dancing and directing at the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater has been my life. Creative, high-dazzling, but I've never really seen perfectly. But now, I see the world. in Superfocus.
To order your Superfocus glasses, go to superfocus.com or call 1-800-900-3700.
Whenever I hear those iconic words, oh, say, can you see? I say to myself, not that good. Bifocals, trifocals, progressives, nothing was perfect. But now I see the world in Superfocus.
And that's no bull, Pen.
Big news breaking tonight on Showbiz Tonight. Hating on Kim. The remarkable series of attacks today on Kim Kardashian for bailing on her marriage. Plus, the brand new video of the divorce drama.
He's gone out every night since we've been here.
90,000 people took your picture. It's going to be on the internet.
Your wife has to find out you're in a different country on Twitter.
Does it hold fresh clues to why Kim split after just 72 days? Bieber's baby babble? The Biebs is tweeting nonstop about the accusation he fathered a child after a one-night stand. Tonight's Showbiz Flashpoint, is it time for the Biebs to keep quiet? Mariah Carey's amazing weight loss revelation. She shed 70 pounds just months after having twins.
People that have been battling weight problems their whole lives, I had like this whole other understanding of what it really feels like to not be able to do anything about it.
Her incredible struggle revealed, plus the secret behind her remarkable weight loss.
TV's most provocative entertainment news show continues right now.
Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. It is 30 minutes past the hour. I'm AJ Hammer in New York. We've got big news breaking tonight. Hating on Kim. To say that Kim Kardashian got slammed today for bailing on her marriage to Kris Humphries after just 72 days, well, that might qualify as the understatement of the year. So here we are, 10 days after Kim announced she was divorcing Kris Humphries, even as endless repeats ran on TV of their multi-million-dollar two-part wedding extravaganza. But now, Showbiz Tonight can tell you, even 10 days later, there was an extraordinary series of attacks on Kim today for her decision to become a runaway post-bride.
If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be.
Kim Kardashian and Kris Humphries' marriage certainly died a quick death, and E's making darn sure we're right there at its deathbed.
Not every fairy tale can have a happy ending.
E unveiled a new promo today for the upcoming 4th season of Kourtney and Kim Take New York. And it promises that we'll get to see the marriage that debuted 4 long weeks ago on TV disintegrate before our very eyes.
Can you live with Kris?
Showbiz Tonight can tell you that Kim's over-the-top wedding, followed quickly by her out-of-the-blue divorce, has put America in the throes of Kardashian bashing.
Everyone loves to hate on Kim Kardashian these days. She's really become, no pun intended, the butt of everybody's jokes.
Oopsies, I got divorced.
Saturday Night Live ripped her apart in a merciless sketch.
Things are looking up for me. I'm single and there's an NBA lockout.
Now, Showbiz Tonight can reveal these startling new headlines that popped up online today as the Kardashian criticism got flat out mean. The headline on this Reuters article posted today warns of a Kardashian backlash. The headline on this Huffington Post article says, "We should be offended by Kim Kardashian and every other bride like her." And a headline today on the New York Daily News website calls for a boycott of all things Kardashian.
I just think that there's an awful lot of fans who are upset about this.
HollywoodLife.com's Bonnie Fuller, who just wrote a controversial blog demanding Kim apologize to her fans, tells Showbiz Tonight Kim's got a lot to answer for.
They really believed in the fairy tale. They love Kim. They went along with the marriage. They wanted her to be happy. And they're shocked and they're upset by this quickie divorce.
And Showbiz Tonight can tell you the Kardashian bashing is even causing some big-time collateral damage. Tyler Perry's decision to cast Kim in his next movie, which is called, of all things, The Marriage Counselor, isn't going over too well with his fans. Perry's website was swamped with complaints today. One fan writes, "This will be the first one of your movies I'll be skipping." And someone else wrote of Kim, "She has no morals. Isn't this typically the basis of most of your movies? I cannot support this foolishness." The anti-Kim backlash has even swept up the queen of wedding wear, Kim's pal Vera Wang. Vera Wang designed Kim's wedding gown and reportedly is well into production on a line of replicas available to brides everywhere. But since Kim's marriage quickly went kaput, some sales reps reportedly are worried that blushing brides all across America will think the Kim dress is cursed. Maybe Vera Wang should consider offering a 72-day money-back guarantee.
Maybe they could market these dresses as divorce dresses, a line of wedding dresses that after 72 days, actually the bottom rips off and it becomes a skimpy little mini dress. The 72-day convertible wedding dress. You can wear it again.
So, with the Kardashian bash-in over Kim's breakup showing no signs of letting up, could it be that America is thinking about breaking up with Kim? Yeah, breaking up is hard to do, but some say moving on is even harder. And despite the uproar, Kardashian followers are still clinging to Kim's every move. They're anxiously waiting to see exactly how the whole marriage fiasco is going to finally play out. One of the many pieces online today bashing Kim was written by the lovely Kelly Goff. Kelly is a contributor to the Loop21.com and the author of The GQ Candidate. Also with me in New York tonight, Rachel Zalis, who's a contributing editor to Life and Style Weekly. So the scathing headline slamming Kim just kept on coming today. I want to read a few of them to you right now. On the Wrap.com, they said, people feel they have been taken for fools. This one from HollywoodLife.com. Now it's time to apologize to your fans. This on HuffPo, Tyler Perry fans want Kim Kardashian banned from new movie. Now, Kelly, you wrote on Loop21.com, she threw us a curveball. Look, it's never easy to go through a divorce, no matter how short or how long you've been married. It seems to me, Kelly, like the whole world has turned on Kim Kardashian. Is that fair?
Sure, but I think it's a turning that's been a long time coming, AJ. I think some people are pretending that the wedding really is the straw that broke the camel's back. I think the straw that's really been forming over time is the reality that here we are living in one of the worst recessions in our country's history, and here's someone who's made $65 million or someone whose family in that neighborhood for doing what most of us consider pretty tasteless, tacky, classless. And, I think people sort of feel a little bit fed up. And then the wedding, this over-the-top $10 million wedding, which, as I explained in my piece, that then demands people bring these thousands of dollars worth of gifts in the wedding registry after someone has a $10 million wedding when gay couples can't even get married in this country, right? Yeah. And then on top of it, the wedding goes kaput after 72 days. I just think people have sort of had it.
It was bubbling up in your mind. This was inevitable, even though we love to be entertained by the classless, money-grubbing, all of that.
In all seriousness, there are plenty of people who can't afford to have weddings. They've done articles about that. They can't afford to have weddings in this economy. And these are people who've been together for years and years and years. And here's someone who sort of treats it like a joke, right? And it's just kind of, we're sick of it.
And I got to tell you,
laughing all the way to the bank, by the way.
I've had sympathy for Chris Humphries throughout this whole thing. Here's a guy who I don't think had any idea what he was getting himself into. His father's speaking out now about Kim dumping his son. He gave a brand new interview that was released today with Life and Style, and Chris's dad spilling secrets about how his son found out that Kim was bailing on the marriage. Here's what he tells Life and Style. There was never a discussion. It just came out of nowhere and blindsided Chris. He's hurting, but we're here for him. Now, Rachel, you almost have to feel sorry, if you didn't already, hearing about Chris and what his dad said in your magazine. Do you think the masses may have turned on Kim, perhaps because it did seem, cold and heartless the way it all happened?
Yeah, I think the poor guy feels like a chump. She rushed him into marriage, now she rushes him into divorce. But come on, at the same time, she didn't commit a crime or anything. It's just a divorce. But the thing is, I think her fans really buy into the dream. They support her, they buy all her products, they want to live that fairy tale. And here she broke this guy's heart, she crushed him.
I think at the end of the day, though, people are still going to stick around because at the end of the day, it is entertainment. I believe that. I do have to end it there. Kelly Goff, Rachel Zalis, great to see you both. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Do we need to quiet the Biebs? Justin Bieber cannot stop tweeting about claims that he fathered a love child. Here's our Showbiz Flashpoint tonight. Would Bieber be better off just keeping quiet? Mariah Carey's remarkable revelations about how she lost 70 pounds after giving birth to twins.
People that have been battling weight problems their whole lives, I had this whole other understanding of what it really feels like to not be able to do anything about it.
Showbiz Tonight reveals the secret behind Mariah's weight loss battle. Just how did she go from pregnancy to photo ready in just 3 months? This is Showbiz Tonight on HLN News and Views. It is time for the Showbiz News Ticker. More stories from the Showbiz Tonight newsroom. Making news tonight.
a mom to our 2 dogs, and that's as mom as I want to be right now. This past year has been really a chill-out year for me. Next year will be my crazy busy year, but this year was really nice to be a wife.
Breaking news. Mortgage rates hit new record lows of 3.75%. In the time you're watching this commercial, you could call LendingTree, where customers save an average of $353 a month. Call LendingTree at 1-800-246-9893 today.
I was so surprised and shocked to hear about what happened in Japan. I know that the Japanese are strong and determined and never give up. I always love the people, the energy, the spirit. I can tell the life is getting back to normal. I hope they were able to rebuild an even better Japan. Ganbatte Nippon means keep going Japan. 日本加油!
Losing your Chex Mix too easily? Time to deploy the Chex Mix boring potato chip decoy bag. Now no one will want to steal the deliciousness.
With a variety of tastes and textures, only Chex Mix is a bag of interesting.
Got a cold? Not sure what to take? Well, now Robitussin makes finding the right relief simpler than ever. Click on the Robitussin Relief Finder. Click on your symptoms. Get your right relief. Makes the cold aisle easy. Robitussin has a new look, new, simpler names, but the same effective relief. Robitussin, relief made simple.
Child sex abuse allegations at Penn State against a former coordinator forced Coach Joe Paterno's retirement. But what about the alleged victims? Dr. Drew, HLN tomorrow night, 9 Eastern.
Believe it or not, this is a catheter. It's the new SpeediCath Compact for women. Now available from Liberator Medical with full Medicare and private insurance reimbursement. Stay tuned for an exciting free offer. But first, meet Julie.
You know when you leave the house and you say, okay, I have my phone, I have my keys, I have my wallet, I'm good to go? Now, I always have to think of a catheter because I can't go without it. SpeediCath came into my life, and it is life-changing. They're tiny and thin, and you can fit them in your back pocket. You can fit them anywhere you need them. With this, you're only touching the outer plastic, and you're never actually in contact with the catheter itself. You just really have to give a sample. That's all it needs is one sample, and everyone's going to want them.
Now, here's that free offer I promised. Call Liberator Medical. Get your free SpeediCath Compact. Sample 6-pack. Shipping is free.
1-800-610-4442. 1-800-610-4442. 1-800-610-4442.
Welcome back to Showbiz Tonight. I'm A.J. Hammer in New York. Tonight, quiet, the Biebs. In one tweet after another, Justin Bieber has not been able to stop himself, and he keeps on tweeting about the claims by a woman that he fathered her child. Showbiz Tonight has got to ask, is that seriously the way to go? So with me now from Hollywood tonight, Showbiz spin doctor himself, Howard Bragman of Reputation.com. Howard, I'm watching this thing play out. The baby situation, very much on Bieber's mind, obviously. Like I said, it's one tweet after another. Let me read the latest one he sent out. He said, so this past week and even today, every rumor and lie about me possible has been coming out in the press. Just need to ignore it, but even through all the crap and lies, my fans have been there for me. And look, Howard, I get that the Biebs wants to speak directly to his fans. They expect that of him. But is this really the way to handle it? Is it too much? You've got a minute to spin it.
All right, AJ, let me tell you, last week when this first came out, he and his team handled it great. He went on TV, he looked the camera in the eye, and he said, I am not the father. This is false. I will defend myself vigorously, which was great. And then over the weekend, his team leaked to TMZ the fact that he was willing to do a paternity test, which says pretty confidently that you're not going to be the father, because if there's any risk, you're not going to take that test, right? So that was great. And Monday morning, I'm thinking, they really have it together. And then yesterday, he kept tweeting. And what's really screwed up to me from a PR point of view, his album came out #1. He's essentially the biggest pop star in the world. He had a chance to change the dialogue, which is what we love to do in PR. Let's talk about our music. Let's get away from this. And it didn't work. He kept bringing this up, and now here we are today talking about the baby, which is not serving him well.
Look, he did it in exactly a minute. That was pretty good, Howard. Now, listen, obviously the Twitter, I think, it has become the publicist's worst nightmare at some times. And we all know Bieber's fans are very protective of him. This woman, actually, who claims that she had his baby, has reportedly gotten death threats over it. You have Bieber fans rallying around him, and he's playing to that. But, Howard, if you were the Bieber spin doctor, what would your prescription be? I assume more of the get back to your message about your music and leave it at that.
Yeah, he's got a great new Christmas album. I'd be pushing my Christmas album, ignoring the baby talk. That'll be there on the sidelines when he needs to talk about it, and continue with his amazing career, AJ.
And this is why you're the master, Howard Bragman. Thank you. From baby drama to hot mama, the skinny on Mariah. Mariah Carey revealed her svelte new body today, and wow, talk about a change. She lost 70 pounds, 7-0. Can we put it up, please? Take a look at this. Mariah baring her tummy on the cover of Us Weekly magazine. Look at her. Wow. Stunning. Just 6 months after giving birth to twins. I don't understand that. In all, listen to this. Mariah lost 70 pounds, as I said. 30 of those pounds were gone in 3 months thanks to Jenny Craig. And today, Showbiz Tonight was right there as Jenny revealed Mariah is their latest spokesperson. Now, as we know, Mariah, not the first star to go from pregnancy to photo-ready in the blink of an eye. But I'm asking in our Showbiz Flashpoint tonight, is Mariah's post-baby body an impossible standard for regular moms? Here with me in New York, the fantastic Cheryl Lee Ralph, who's an actress, activist, and mom. In Hollywood tonight, Kristen Cruz. Kristen is the co-host of the Mark and Kristen Show on Coast in Los Angeles. Look, no doubt Mariah looks amazing. Can we look at her before her babies? Look at that on the left side of your screen there. On the right, Mariah after her pregnancy. A little bit of a difference, right, Cheryl Lee? I have to say nothing but congratulations to Mariah. But to our Showbiz Flashpoint, is Mariah's post-baby body an impossible standard?
It is absolutely not impossible. Look, she did it, and she did it the old-fashioned way. She worked out more, and she ate less. Besides, she's got a handsome young husband, too, to work her out a little bit more, too. So that's a good thing. But there's nothing bad about this. I'm like, you go, Mariah. Work it out, Mariah.
Would you like to see a little more?
Oh, baby.
Well, here's the thing. Mariah went on Rosie O'Donnell's show last night to reveal her new body. I want you to watch what Mariah confesses to Rosie about how pregnancy has sparked a new compassion for women everywhere who struggle with their weight. Watch.
It hurt the whole time, but it got to the point where I really realized, like, your knees, your joints,
yes.
They can only
take so much, right?
Yeah, and so people that have been battling weight problems their whole lives, I had, like, this whole other understanding of what it really feels like to not be able to do anything.
Kristen, I'm giving a big thumbs up to Mariah here, but do you think women are thinking inspiration or impossible? Because really, what she pulled off was pretty incredible.
It was. And AJ, as you know, I just had a baby 3 months ago. So I love this story and I hate this story. She looks fantastic. I don't know if she had, Jenny Craig herself in the kitchen cooking for Mariah because, she can work that. She can work that out. But those standards are kind of tough. I'm not going to be looking like Mariah anytime soon.
But are you thinking now, as somebody who has gone through something similar, well, maybe I'm going to read up a little more on what Mariah did and maybe take on some of that myself?
I do love that. Yes, I think it's inspiring and interesting. I love that Jenny Craig's making her a spokesperson. It's a little flavor as a Latina. I like that about that. So I'm interested. I do want to know what she did, but I have a feeling it's something way out of my pay grade.
Well, you'll have to investigate and see about it. And look, if it is Jenny, that certainly is affordable for every person, as far as I know.
Yes.
Mariah, of course, known as much for her voice as her fantastic figure now. Now she's the global ambassador for Jenny, which is obviously getting a lot of mileage out of this. Cheryl Lee, Mariah worked really hard to get her sexy back. I know she's still working on it. But as a new mom, what do you think her message should be for other moms out there?
In a world where you can be just about anything you want to be yourself, do you. It takes time to lose that baby weight, and trust me, as a mother of two, I remember what it felt like to walk up the stairs and have my behind meet me 5 minutes later. So, I say you got to work at it, baby, but it's worth it. Watch what you eat and exercise. It never hurts. only makes you feel better.
Yeah, and I see her doing a whole I bet she's going to write a book. I bet she's going to do kids' albums now.
Absolutely.
I think Mariah has always been something a lot of women have looked up to. Now she will be relatable on an entirely different level.
Absolutely.
Shirley Ralph, always great to see you. Kristen Cruz, great to see you as well. Thanks for being here. Moving on now to superstar pregnancy secrets. Showbiz Tonight reveals Jessica Simpson's craving confession. Why she's tweeting about melon. Plus, Beyonce's bizarre pregnancy craving. The thing that she won't eat a single meal without. This is Showbiz Tonight on HLN News and Views. Time now for the Showbiz News Ticker. More stories from the Showbiz Tonight newsroom. Making news tonight.
I don't know what's going on all of a sudden. I don't know why it's different now, because I don't feel like I really do anything different. All of a sudden it's making an impact, you know. Surely the voice is most of that, but I'm very happy about it. Very happy it's going on.
At the JCPenney Veterans Day sale, get savings on top of savings. Use your JCPenney Rewards credit card and get an extra 15, 20, or 30% off all regular sale and clearance items. No exclusions. Go to jcp.com to see everything on sale. JCPenney.
Glade plug-ins refills fit more holders. So you're free to fill your home with the Glade fragrance you love. Get the refills that fit Glade and Airwick holders. Glade plug-in scented oils. Release the magic.
SC Johnson, a family company.
All-new Range Rover Evoque. Motor Trend's 2012 Sport Utility of the Year.
Yes.
And then it hits you. The right university can give you the knowledge to help make sure she gets the care she needs, instead of just hoping she will. Capella University. Matter.
Our machines help identify early stages of cancer, and it's something that we're extremely proud of.
You see someone who's saved because of this technology, and you know that things that you do in your life matter.
If I did have an opportunity to meet a cancer survivor, I'm sure I could take something positive away from that.
My name is Jocelyn, and I'm a cancer survivor. I had cancer. I have no evidence of disease now.
I would love to meet the people that made the machines. I had such an amazing group of doctors and nurses. It would just make such a complete picture of why I'm sitting here today.
From the moment we walked in the front door, just to see me, not as a cancer patient, but as a person that had been helped by their work, I was just blown away. Life's been good to me. I feel like one of the luckiest guys in the world.
What's this?
It's Progresso's new loaded potato with bacon.
It's good.
Honey,
oh my gosh.
I love you.
Gosh, look at these big pieces of potato. What's that?
Big piece of potato.
Progresso, you gotta taste this soup. A former Penn State football player speaks out about the shocking child sex abuse allegations. He tells Dr. Drew his experiences at the university. HLN next. Saturday Night Live alum Daryl Hammond gets serious with Joy. How the abuse he suffered as a child shaped his life and career. Joy Behar. HLN tomorrow night, 10 Eastern.
10 honorees, 1 Hero of the Year. Vote for your favorite at CNNHeroes.com. One vote, your vote, can change the world.
I'm going to wear a flag pin the size of a fat baby's head. Time! And show off the cool handshake me and Jesus have been working on for when he comes back to Earth. Okay.
That's Mike Tyson playing Republican presidential candidate Herman Cain in a brand new video from our friends over at Funny or Die. The website just launched its comedy hub for the 2012 presidential election, and Mike Tyson is already stealing the show. Who knew that Mike Tyson was so multi-talented? Boxer, actor, now comedian. Tyson's not the only one making fun of the 2012 presidential candidates on Funny or Die. Former Saturday Night Live funny man Darrell Hammond is also taking on Rick Perry, but I gotta say, Tyson totally grabbed the spotlight as Cain, right? Gotta check out the rest of this.
Hello, I'm Herman Cain, the man who's been shouting the number 9 on your TV. I used to be the CEO of Godfather, a restaurant so gross it made my children hate pizza. But now, I'm ready for president and leading in the Republican polls. Why? Because the Tea Party loves crazy.